Okay, Big Jim Country boy as usual. And what we're going to do is make some potato salad. Keto potato salad. Very low carb potato salad. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to substitute steamed cauliflower. You just throw this in the microwave like this and steam it. And we're going to be using 3 bags. And I want to make sure it's good and drained. Sometimes there's a little water in the bag. Cauliflower juice, whatever you want to call it. So we're using 3 12-ounce bags. Just for convenience. You could use fresh and cut it and boil it. And you want to cut it to the size that you like. Some of these are a little big. I'm going to just cut them in half. You could make mac and cheese this way, or macaroni salad if you'd like. You just substitute cauliflower for the macaroni. That flour stuff and grains and seeds you shouldn't be eating. They poison you slowly. Every disease ever known to man can be caused by eating too many carbs. We're not cattle. We shouldn't be eating it. And to that we have a half a cup of diced onions. I did it ahead of time. You don't need to see me dice an onion. I'm pretty sure you could figure that one out on your own. If not, I bet you there's a YouTube video out there that'll show you how to dice onions. Here's one for half a cup of celery. A little bit of seasoned salt. Celery salt. It's pretty much the same thing. Just a dusting on the top. We got parsley flakes. We're going to use a tablespoon. We're going to take 1 green onion and we're going to chop it up real fine. You could do this later and use some more like this on top for garnish if you'd like. I like the way it looks inside the salad too. Remove the root. You plant that root, it'll grow another onion. Throw that part away. we're going to use a 1/4 cup of dill pickle juice. And we're going to chop some dill pickles up too. This salad's going to have kind of a ranchy flavor to the potato salad. And add some garlic powder, dusting over the top. And that garlic and that dill flavor is where you're going to get your ranch flavor from. Now I have some dill weed. We're going to shake a bunch of dill weed in there. I'm going to probably measure it out for you. How's that? A tablespoon. We're going to add some mayo. For recipe purposes, we're going to measure it out into a cup. So there's one. We're going to start with 2 cups because unlike regular pasta or potatoes, the cauliflower is not going to soak up any mayonnaise or nothing, I don't believe, because it's kind of wet already. Set this up here. And we're going to add 6 hard-boiled eggs, which are very good and very keto. This is the best part about using your cutting board over top of a bowl. Look at that. Isn't that easy? If you wanted to do macaroni salad this way, you could add a little bit more extra onion and a little green bell pepper and substitute half the eggs for tuna fish. Well, I guess you could still use 6 eggs, but you could put tuna fish in here and it's really good that way too, if you were going to make a macaroni salad. But today we're doing our traditional, kind of like a ranch flavored dressing on our potato salad. And I always like to smear the mayonnaise around where all them spices were. You could probably, wouldn't hurt to put the mayonnaise in another bowl and put all your spices to it and stir it in first. Now the only way to use black pepper is fresh ground. So we're going to put some of that fresh cracked pepper in here. And if you're curious how much, it's 32 turns. Just like that kid in that Adam Sandler movie that wanted 32 packets of ketchup. You know, not sure, you always go to the default number, 32. Double touch. Now, you don't have to add this, but I believe it's going to make it taste more like ranch. We have this instant non-fat milk in our preps. And 5 tablespoons is only 1 gram of carbs, as you can see there. But you can get this at walmart.com if you're interested. It's a great thing because it doesn't ever go spoil or go sour. You just put a little bit in water when you need it or whatever. But if you want that milky cream flavor to some of your keto recipes, all right, where'd the tablespoon go? There it is, under my cutting board. You see how this is a little wet? It's also going to add to the flavor. what we're going to do is just add a couple tablespoons of this. It's going to help dry it up, and it's going to give it that cream flavor that you need for that ranch flavor, like you would in a ranch dressing. And it's also great to make your own homemade ranch dressing. So we're going to go with 4 tablespoons. Screw it. We'll go with 5 for a total serving. And it's got 1 gram of carbs. And if you're worried about that big can going bad when you open it, you can always reseal it in Mylar bags with an oxygen absorber like this, and it'll stay for 30 years. Give it the official test here. That's really good. It needs to set and mingle and marinate. But that's real good. That tastes like potato salad. We'll give you the carb count for this whole bowl in just a minute. So don't go nowhere yet, because we'll give you the total carb counts in this keto potato salad. Garnish the top with a little parsley. Now I have a lid that snaps on this bowl. I'm just going to do that and put it in the refrigerator. I'm out of paprika. We use this a lot sometimes. With just a dusting of chili powder. Give it that red and green holiday color. It's not enough to make it spicy. Okay, here, we did a little arithmeticking. There's a total of 32 grams of carbohydrates in this whole bowl. Now, the net carbs after you minus the fiber is only 16 grams of carbohydrates for the cauliflower. And then the mayo is 4 grams of carbs. Now, this is my estimate because I know they add sugar to this. But if you look, they say there is no carbs. And because it's just under 1 gram probably per tablespoon for serving. So you got to be careful. So I'm going to guesstimate that and add in 4 carbs. Okay. Now, the pickles are very low carb, but I'm going to guesstimate 1 for those 2 little spears. And then celery doesn't say it has any carbs, but it has 1.6 grams of dietary fiber. So we could actually subtract 2 grams of carbs off of here. And that brings us up to a total of, draw my line in the right spot, that brings us a total of 19 grams so far. And then if we look, a half a cup of onions is 5 grams of carbs and 2 grams of sugar and 1 gram of fiber. So we can subtract 1 gram for the fiber right away for net carbs. So you have 5 and plus 1 is 6, which comes to 25 net carbs per bowl. That's the whole batch. So at that, how many servings are in this bowl? Let's give you a quick estimate. I'm gonna say there's 12 or 13 1-cup servings in here. So let's go with a nice round number of 12. So if we take 25 and divide that by 12, there's 2.08 net carbs per serving. So even if you doubled up on this and ate 2 cups of this potato salad, you're talking 4 grams of carbohydrates. So I hope you try this recipe. I hope you like it, and I hope you enjoy. Until next time, please like, subscribe, and you're welcome to share this video anywheres with anybody to better their health. Anywheres on social media would be great. Facebook, Twitter, whatever you like to use.